Alrighty, welcome back to take number 2 of Alan Wake 2. Good lord. Yeah, last time I recorded most of this shit, it had really bad audio, so now we're getting back into it, and I'm re-recording. And if I remember correctly, the goal here is we want to get back and switch to the ritual. I just need to get to the map. Where is the map? The collapsed tunnel. Okay, so this thing took forever to find. I'm pointing this way, and I gotta go this way. Took me like 20 minutes last time to find that door. Okay.
The plot element I found would drive the story forward.
Alright, here we go. If we gotta fight this thing eventually. I'm sure it'd be whack. Quick save real quick.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
So I got like no shit. But what I do think is we go through the wreckage.
The tunnel was open now.
Ooh! Faster. Like, here's my thing. If it's a dark presence,
I'd seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
two things. If you had to fight somebody right here, this shit would be insane. And also, if it's a dark presence, how did those rocks just stop it from going through it? But question for another time, maybe. Here we are. This place is just fucking creepy.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
Put this bitch back in, shall we?
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me.
She doesn't understand, man.
I could sense it. I was closer to home.
Yep.
Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I had lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Like literally. Nice. In hindsight, if I would have known that was the ending to my last video, was like, if that was so quick, then you know. Let's chill and listen to the song for a bit.
I can see you there, but you don't see me anywhere. I'm right in front of you, I'm right here on this winding road. What are you looking at? Is it your face on a pane of glass? 'Cause somehow this window becomes a trap on this winding road. Will it ever let me go? Forever I am fading to black. Forever I am circling back, just to fall into this trap. This winding road.
Alrighty, welcome back. After the jam, welcome back to some Alan Wake. Do we have here?
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last. With the terror of the light and the shadows cast, the third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. So, I mean, obviously we're not playing Alan Wake the whole time, so I feel like maybe we'll be fighting the boss as Anderson. Let's get to it.
Stepping to the murder site, I felt it hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget, marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
I need ammo, batteries, health, you name it. Pretty sure we've been through here, of course, it looks like. Definitely have gotten that. So, let's see, the goal here. Alright, what's going on here? Whoops. Yeah, let's just exit.
station had changed. I was closer now.
Let me take that real quick. Just in case.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Oh, I don't think I noticed this last time.
Time loses meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape? Long enough for Alice to think I'm dead.
Here's that phone ringing, better answer it.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
And there's just neon, just something about it.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will...
Wait, hello?
Fucking Scratch. Mess that guy up. The writer.
He was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed.
Oh, Jesus.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Just getting ready to say, maybe we should take the elevator. What floor? 4? Looks like. Four it is. Jesus Christ. Who took that picture? Wasn't even ready.
Equipment set to go off when the door opens.
But why?
Get out! Leave me alone!
Oh, hell no.
Alice!
Not the pie.
Alice.
Pick photos for exhibition posters. Okay, nice. What do we got here?
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
I am. Let's open up the, look for Alice, okay.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
Oh, what symbol? Oh, that one. Interesting.
Alice's video camera.
Look for the memory card.
Inside.
Video art, dock screens, focal point at the dock place. Of the dock. Take that.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
Let's speak to her, shall we?
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
We're about to find out. A fucking bitch right there. Damn, he looks scary. Oh, shit, it's me. It's kind of like Jekyll and Hyde in a way, right?
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place.
Could be a Gemini.
Out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looked me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
Whoa. Looks like maybe Scratch or the fucking dark shit went inside of him. Took over him. We're gonna call it here for this first part. So we just ended 2 parts. A lot of story coming on. Next part is gonna be exciting. So keep your eye out for that. And your ear. Hint, hint. See you guys in a bit.
I can see you there.